Welcome to Spiritual Changemakers, the podcast that guides you through tough times with practical tools and inspiring stories. I'm Andrea Thomas, your host and the Sacred Transitions Coach. Join us as we hear from spiritual changemakers who have connected with their higher power and overcame adversity. Whether you are navigating a difficult transition or seeking to deepen your spiritual practice, our podcast provides guidance to help you find magic in the change. Come on this journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation with us and unlock your potential to become your best self. Welcome. My name is Andrea Thomas. I am a transformational guide, and that's what I'm super passionate about. It's how do we cultivate, tap, and maintain an abundant mindset. And I want to share with you today a big realization that I've had yesterday, where I was really observing my experience with something that I think is crucial for us in order to receive more abundance in our life. And yesterday I came into Mishwaran. It's the city where I've studied and where I've spent 5 years of my amazing years in my 20s. And as I arrived here, I'm actually in a studio of one of my friends that she beautifully gifted me her studio to stay here for the time being. And while I was settling here and I was feeling into being again in this place, I was feeling so like icky and like unease. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this about? Why do I feel this way? And besides the fact that I've been so tired of packing, unpacking, traveling, and so on, I'm like, no, this is a deeper layer. What is it that is going on here? And I was at the beginning, I was trying to distract myself, not to feel into the uncomfortable feelings. Can you relate? Like when you are like in a yucky state, in a yucky feeling, and you're like, "Ah, I'm just gonna distract myself and do something else." But I'm like, no, this is something I need to look at. And the more I dig deeper and I just like sat into a meditative state and I'm like, okay, let's see what is this about. What came through was that I was feeling uncomfortable to receive, to receive this gift that my friend has given me to be in her studio for a month and a half, how much I needed. And I was like, wow, this is so huge because it's not something I have noticed on myself, with myself, but it's something I see over and over with my clients, with people around me, where we have such a hard time to receive. And that's a number one thing of what is blocking people in general to have and receive more abundance in their life. And especially when it comes to financial abundance, because we feel uncomfortable. And one of the things to check in with yourself right now to see how are you when it comes to receiving, just pay attention when you meet with somebody. And for example, just gives you a compliment and he says, "Oh my gosh, you look so freaking beautiful today." Or "I love your outfit," or whatever it is compliment that you receive. See, how do you go about it? Do you go like, "Oh, thank you. I received that." That's something I use a lot now when I receive a compliment. Or you're like, "Oh no, it's actually not so nice," or "It's not so good," or you deflate it. Or someone makes a compliment and you go right back and you're like, "Thank you. You actually have a very beautiful outfit or dress or whatever it is." How do you go about it? And pay attention, because so often we are like, okay, I'm ready for more money. I want more abundance in my life. But then, then do you truly, and is your body in that state? Is it open to receive that abundance? And only you can tell, only you can answer that question for yourself. And yesterday I realized for myself that like I'm so abundant right now, so freaking abundant. And I would say not necessarily monetary, like I have tons of money in my bank account, but I'm so abundant through so many different areas in my life. Like I have friends that are taking care of me emotionally, mentally. Now like one of my friends gifted me their studio to stay in. And it's also redefining how you receive the abundance, because I know I was stuck for so long into my mind that, okay, financial abundance means that I have to receive the money. Like I have to see the money in my bank account. If it's not, that means I'm not financial abundant. And I'm here to actually invite you to bust that belief, because it's not true. Like financial abundance can actually look under so many different ways. Like, and I'm gonna just give you some example throughout my story, throughout my history, to see how financial abundance can look. For example, I received tickets to retreats where I didn't have to pay anything. That's financial abundance. I received courses from people in value of like thousands and thousands of dollars that they never asked money for. I received sessions one on one from healers, from coaches, and so on, that they never asked for the monetary exchange. And now I received houses to stay in. So all these things, even though they are not coming through like, here is the money, but they come in many different ways, they are still financial abundance. So can you shift your perspective? Can you look at what is it that you already have, and how is it that you are taking care of, and shift your focus from it has to be and look in a certain way to actually, wow, I am already so freaking abundant. And I had a big realization, because why I was feeling so bad for receiving this gift from my friend, where she and her boyfriend gave me their studio to stay in, it's because they are living in this studio, but they are like, we're gonna go and stay with our parents, and you just go there and stay there as long as you need. And then I saw myself going into this guilty mode. Can you relate? You receive something and you're like, oh, but I feel kind of guilty, because do they really wanted to give me that? Isn't it too much for them, And then you go into thinking about the other person and the effort and the gesture they have done, and then you're like, oh my God, how can I give them like 10 times fold back? Even before you even received what they are gifting, you already are thinking, how can I give back 10 times? Can you relate? Because that's me. It's like I receive something, oh, I have to give it right away back. And I have to make sure it's 10 times bigger, 10 times more than what I received. It's like, just take a breath, relax. And can you allow yourself, when someone is gifting you something, whatever it is what that is, can you just breathe into it? Feel into your body and allow yourself to fully receive it, and see how does your body, how does your nervous system feels like when you are in this vibration, when you are in this mode of, I am open to receive all the goodness, all the abundance, everything that is good in this world and the universe wants to offer me. I am here to receive it. And then breathe into it and allow your body, your physical and your energetic body, to feel good with receiving. Because we have been taught that it is not good to receive, that you shouldn't receive, because if you stay open and if you say yes to the gifts of the universe, to the gifts of people, then you owe something back. And I want you to reframe that and change your perspective. And when you receive, to see and allow yourself to like fully sink into that and be like, how is it right now to just be able to receive with my whole being, with my whole body, with my whole energetic being, without having this need of giving back. And that's when you actually open yourself fully to the abundance that it's all around you already. It's like I see it, how it's just like circling all around you, and it's just waiting for you to be open to receive it. And I would love to hear from you. Where are you right now in your life with your ability to receive? And when you're listening to this, allow yourself to take a big breath in. And if this is something that you struggle with, because it is something I have been struggling with my whole life, one thing I've done yesterday, I just went into this silence meditation, and then I just started praying. I started praying to God, and I said, God, please teach me, show me, how does it feel, how it is to be able to receive without feeling guilty about it. How is it to be open to receive and feel good and feel excited and feel grateful about everything that you are gifting me during this lifetime. And do this practice if it resonates with you, and see what comes through. And then allow yourself to go through your day, through your life, and pay attention. Are you blocking yourself from receiving? Or are you fully open to receive all the goodness and the magic that this universe has to offer you? Because I want to tell you that you are worthy to receive, to have, and to live all the goodness that is out there in this world. And you don't have to do anything in order for you to receive more. What you have to do is just open yourself up, open your heart, open your body, open your energetic field, and you'll see how things start shifting, start opening for you. Because life happens for you. Every single experience that we have, it's an opportunity to look deeper on how much are we in alignment with our soul, with our spirit, with our being. And let me know, what is it that resonated with you from this message that I felt inspired to share with you today? And if you want to tap more into abundance, I have a 21-day challenge, Manifest Abundance, that you're going to go and do it at your own pace. Message me the word abundance, and I will share the link with you on how you can join this amazing, powerful, potent activation that is going to teach you, show you different ways on how you can have more abundance in all areas of your life, not just financial, because financially super important. And at the same time, it's just one piece of our life. It's not everything. And I want you to know and to believe and to feel that you can be abundant in all areas of your life. You don't have to choose one or the other. It is possible to be abundant in all areas. Oh, and as you are listening to this, take a deep breath in and allow the message to sink in and to trust that you are guided to come here and listen to this for a reason, that there is something for you there. And even though maybe not everything resonated with you, and that's perfectly fine, just pay attention. What is it, that's one thing that you can take away and apply and allow it to shift you, to transform you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. And I believe in you deeply, deeply, deeply. Thanks for tuning in to Spiritual Changemakers podcast. To stay connected and help us reach more people like you, please subscribe, follow, and leave a comment. Join our community of spiritual changemakers on social media to connect with like-minded individuals and continue the conversation. Remember, the power to create positive change is within you. Keep showing up as your best self, and let's keep the magic of change alive. Until next time.